Ever felt a sudden, inexplicable pull toward a specific moment in time, as if the calendar itself were whispering a secret intended only for your ears? There are dates that pass us by like leaves floating on a river, unnoticed and inconsequential, and then there are dates that stand like lighthouses on the shore of our destiny, signaling a profound arrival. If you are listening to this right now, it is not a coincidence. It is not an algorithm's random selection or a mere accident of the digital age. You have been drawn here by an orchestration far greater than logic can explain. You are here because your soul recognizes the frequency of what is about to be said. We are approaching a pivotal coordinate in the cosmic map of your life, January 2nd. This is not just another day on the Gregorian calendar. For you, the chosen one, it is a spiritual marker, a threshold where the invisible preparations of the past finally break the surface of your reality. There is a profound difference between wishing for something and being ready to receive it. And for years, you have been in the crucible of preparation. You have carried a weight that would have crushed others, yet you stood tall. You have nurtured seeds of hope in soil that seemed barren to the naked eye, watering your dreams with tears in the quiet hours of the night when the rest of the world was asleep. You have smiled while your heart was breaking, and you have offered a helping hand to others even when your own hands were trembling. This resilience was not in vain. It was the forging of a vessel capable of holding the immense blessings that are now aligning for you. If you feel a resonance with these words, if you sense that your spirit is ready to expand beyond its current boundaries, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and join us on this journey of awakening. By connecting here, you align yourself with a community of souls who are also stepping into their light. The energy surrounding January 2nd is unique because it represents the first true breath of the new cycle. While the first of the year is often consumed by the noise of celebration and the pressure of resolutions, the second day is where the dust settles and the true work of manifestation begins. It is the day of the seed cracking open in the dark, unseen but undeniable. You may be asking yourself why this date matters so much. It matters because the universe operates on precision, not chaos. Just as the tides respond to the moon and the seasons bow to the sun, your life follows a divine timing. You have likely felt a strange tension recently, a feeling of being stretched thin, or perhaps a deep, unshakable fatigue. This is not a sign of defeat, it is a symptom of expansion. Before a new reality can be born, the old structure must stretch to accommodate it. Think of the bamboo tree. For 5 years, it remains underground, showing absolutely no growth above the surface. To an observer, it seems dead, a wasted effort. But underground, it is building a root system strong enough to support what is coming. Then, in the 5th year, it shoots up 90 feet in 6 weeks. You are in that 5th year. You are at the precipice of that sudden, miraculous growth. The silence you have experienced from the universe was not rejection, it was gestation. It was the necessary quiet required for your roots to deepen so that your branches can finally touch the sky. January the 2nd marks the moment the shoot breaks the soil. But let us look closer at the signs that confirm you are indeed standing at this gateway. One of the most potent indicators is the sudden clarity of your desires. In the past, your wishes might have been scattered, influenced by what society told you to want or what you thought would make you feel safe. But recently, hasn't there been a shift? Your desires have become sharper, more aligned with your true purpose. You are no longer just asking for material relief, though that is part of it. You are asking for alignment, for peace, for the ability to live your mission. This purification of desire is the prerequisite for manifestation. When your wish aligns with your soul's blueprint, the universe faces no resistance in granting it. If you have felt this shift from superficial wants to deep, soul-level needs, take a moment to click the like button. This simple action signals your readiness to receive what is true and lasting. Another sign that this date holds your breakthrough is the paradox of your current situation. Often, right before a major spiritual promotion, we face a final test. It might manifest as a sudden obstacle, a recurrence of an old fear, or a situation that seems to contradict the promise of abundance. Do not be fooled by this illusion. The night is always darkest just before the dawn. This is not a cliché. It is a law of physics and metaphysics. The pressure you feel is the arrow being pulled back against the bowstring. The further back it is pulled, the greater the tension, but also the greater the distance it will travel once released. January 2nd is the release point. The tension you have been navigating was simply the gathering of potential energy. We must also understand the nature of the wish that is coming true. When we speak of wishes in a spiritual context, we are not talking about the whims of the ego. We are talking about the predestined milestones of your life script. You have felt for a long time that you were meant for more, not necessarily more fame or fortune in the shallow sense, but more impact, more connection, more freedom. You have looked at your life and felt a disconnect between your reality and your potential. That gap is about to close. The universe has been rearranging the furniture of your life while you were sleeping. People have been removed from your path to make space for new connections. Opportunities have been delayed so that you would be available for the right one, the one that is arriving now. Consider the intricate design of a tapestry. From the back, it looks like a chaotic mess of knots and loose threads with no discernible pattern. For a long time, you have been looking at the back of the tapestry of your life. You have seen the knots, the struggles, the confusing turns. But on January 2nd, the universe is inviting you to walk around to the front. Suddenly, the chaotic threads reveal a masterpiece. You will see why that relationship had to end. You will understand why that door slammed shut in your face years ago. It was all weaving the image of the wish you are about to inhabit. This brings us to the concept of the chosen one. This term is not about superiority. It is about responsibility and sensitivity. To be chosen is to be awake in a sleeping world. It means you feel things more deeply. You sense the emotions of others. You carry a burden for the collective. Because of this, your path has been harder. You could not settle for the easy answers or the comfortable lies. You had to seek the truth, even when it was painful. This integrity is why you are being entrusted with this harvest. The universe does not give its greatest gifts to those who will squander them. It gives them to those who have proven they can steward them with wisdom and compassion. If you recognize yourself as someone who feels the weight of the world and yet still hopes for a better tomorrow, share your experience in the comments below. Let us know that you are part of this tribe of light bearers. Now, let us discuss the causes of this impending manifestation. Why now? Why January the 2nd? In the realm of energy, momentum is everything. The transition into a new year creates a massive collective vortex of intention. Billions of people are simultaneously projecting hope, change, and renewal. As a sensitive soul, you can ride this wave, but you must do so with precision. While others are making vague resolutions that will be forgotten by February, you are anchoring a spiritual reality. The cause of your breakthrough is the convergence of your personal readiness with this collective energetic opening. It is like a surfer catching the perfect wave. The ocean provides the power, but the surfer provides the balance and direction. Furthermore, there is a karmic balancing act taking place. The law of cause and effect is absolute. For every action, there is a reaction. You have put in years of good causes, kindness, patience, forgiveness, hard work, without seeing the immediate effect. But energy is never lost. It accumulates. It has been stored in your spiritual bank account, accruing interest. January 2nd represents the maturity date of this investment. The universe is obligated by its own laws to balance the scales. The suffering you endured was the sowing. The joy coming is the reaping. It is not magic. It is the mechanics of divine justice. However, There is a critical component to receiving this blessing, your state of receptivity. You cannot receive what you are not open to. Many chosen ones unconsciously block their own wishes because they have become addicted to the struggle. You have been fighting for so long that you don't know who you are without the battle. You might fear that if things get too good, the other shoe will drop. This fear is the final barrier you must dismantle. You must give yourself permission to be happy. You must accept that struggle is a chapter, not the whole book. To align with the energy of January 2nd, you must practice the art of active surrender. This means doing your part, taking the practical steps, but then releasing the outcome with total trust that it is being handled. Think of it like placing an order at a fine restaurant. You look at the menu, you choose what you desire, and you tell the waiter. Once the order is placed, you do not run into the kitchen to check on the chef every 5 minutes. You do not worry that the food won't exist. You sit back, enjoy the ambiance, and trust that the meal is being prepared. Your wish has been ordered. The kitchen of the universe is bustling. Your job now is to set the table, not to cook the meal. Preparing the table means preparing your life. If you are asking for abundance, are your finances in order? If you are asking for love, is your heart cleansed of bitterness? If you are asking for purpose, are you disciplined with your time? This preparation is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. On January the 2nd, you are called to take one concrete action that symbolizes your faith. It doesn't have to be huge. It could be writing down your vision, making that phone call, cleaning your home to make space for the new, or simply sitting in silence and saying thank you as if it has already happened. This action acts as a key, turning the lock that the universe has presented to you. As we move deeper into this understanding, remember that your greatest wish is likely connected to service. The most powerful manifestations happen when our personal joy contributes to the greater good. Perhaps your wish for wealth will allow you to support your family or a cause you believe in. Perhaps your wish for health will allow you to serve others with more energy. When your desire includes the well-being of others, it gains the backing of the entire universe. Selfish desires struggle against the current. Selfless desires flow with the river of life. If you are ready to use your blessings to uplift those around you, turn on the notification bell so you never miss a guidance on how to navigate this path. Let's talk about the silence again, because this is where many lose their way. You may wake up on January 2nd and see the same room, the same face in the mirror, the same bank balance. The ego will immediately say, "See, nothing happened. It was all a lie." Do not listen to that voice. The physical world is always the last layer to change. It is dense and slow. The energy changes first, then the emotions, then the thoughts, and finally the material reality. On January 2nd, the shift happens in the causal realm. The blueprint is stamped, approved. The construction may take time to become visible, but the permit has been issued. Do not judge the day by the weather. Judge it by the knowing in your gut. There is a beautiful ancient concept that speaks of the fullness of time. It suggests that a fruit should not be plucked before it is ripe, for it will be bitter. You have been ripening. Your desires have been ripening. The delay was not a denial. It was the sun sweetening the fruit. Now the harvest is ready. You are being called to step into a new identity. You are no longer the victim of circumstance or the patient waiter. You are the conscious creator. You are the one who knows that reality is malleable and that your faith is the hammer that shapes it. Imagine a master archer. He does not release the arrow until his breath is steady, his aim is true, and the wind is right. You are the arrow, and the universe is the archer. You have been held in the bow for a long time, feeling the tension, wondering when you will fly. January 2nd is the moment the fingers release the string. You're about to fly toward your target with a speed and accuracy that will surprise you. All the time you spent doing nothing was actually you being aimed. This path of awakening requires you to maintain a high frequency. Gratitude is the quickest way to adjust your frequency. When you thank the universe for what hasn't arrived yet, you create a vacuum that reality must fill. It is a metaphysical law. Complaining affirms lack, gratitude affirms presence. Start your January 2nd with a rampage of gratitude. Thank the universe for the air in your lungs, for the lessons of the past, and for the miracle that is on its way. This vibration is the magnetic force that pulls your wish from the ether into the earth. You might be wondering, what if I miss the signs? What if I mess this up? Let me reassure you, what is meant for you cannot be missed. You can delay it, but you cannot destroy it. The fact that you're worried about missing it shows that you are vigilant, which is good. But replace that worry with trust. You are guided. You have a team of unseen supporters, ancestors, guides, angels, whatever name you prefer, who are working overtime to ensure this rendezvous happens. You are not walking this path alone. You never have been. If you find comfort in knowing you are supported by unseen forces, leave a comment saying, "I trust the process," to anchor this truth in your mind. As we approach the conclusion of this message, visualize a door standing before you. It is heavy, ancient, and covered in symbols that tell the story of your life. For years, you have pushed against this door, banged on it, cried before it. It wouldn't budge. But on January the 2nd, you will notice something different. The door is slightly ajar. A beam of golden light is spilling through the crack. You don't need to kick it down. You don't need to scream. You simply need to reach out your hand and gently push. The lock has been turned. The heavy lifting has been done. Your greatest wishes are not fantasies. They are memories of the future waiting to be recalled. They are the promises you made to yourself before you entered this life. The time of forgetting is over. The time of remembering and receiving is here. Walk into this day with your head held high, not with arrogance, but with the quiet confidence of someone who knows who they are and whose they are. The mountains do not bow to the wind, yet they are shaped by it. You have been shaped by the winds of adversity, but you have not bowed. You have stood firm. Now the sun is rising over your peak. The valley below is illuminated. Everything you have endured has prepared you for the view from this height. January 2nd is your sunrise. Breathe in this truth. Let it settle into your bones. The waiting is shifting into witnessing. The hoping is shifting into having. You are the chosen one, and your time has come. As you move forward from this moment, carry this knowing like a hidden gem in your pocket. Touch it whenever doubt tries to creep in. Remember the date, remember the promise, and most importantly, remember your own power. The universe is not outside of you, it is within you. You are the universe experiencing itself, and on January 2nd, the universe has decided it is time for you to smile. May your heart be open, your spirit be light, and your hands be ready to receive. The script is written, and the next chapter is the one where you finally win. Characters with spaces, 11-3-15. Video title, The Great Shift of January 2nd. Script. But winning is not a destination where you simply park your car and rest forever. It is a dynamic state of being that requires maintenance, awareness, and a continued commitment to your own expansion. Often, when we stand on the precipice of a great breakthrough, a sudden wave of resistance rises up to meet us. This is not a sign that you are going the wrong way. On the contrary, it is the ultimate confirmation that you are pushing against the boundaries of your old comfort zone. The ego, which is designed to keep you safe and familiar, views this new level of success and happiness as a threat. It may whisper doubts in your ear or remind you of past failures just as the light begins to break through. Recognizing this voice as a mere echo of the past rather than a prediction of the future is the key to crossing the threshold. You must learn to be comfortable with the discomfort of growth, just as a seed must endure the breaking of its shell to embrace the sunlight. This is where the true work begins. The initial spark of inspiration is a gift, but the fire must be tended to with the fuel of daily discipline and conscious attention. Consider the concept of the upper limit. We all have an internal thermostat for how much love, abundance, and joy we allow ourselves to feel. When we exceed that setting, we often unconsciously self-sabotage to bring ourselves back down to a familiar, albeit lower, temperature. You might find yourself picking a fight with a loved one right after a career victory, or worrying about a bill right after a moment of profound peace. This is simply your internal system trying to regulate itself. The path of awakening involves manually resetting that thermostat. You must consciously give yourself permission to feel good for longer periods, to accept more abundance without guilt, and to realize that your suffering does not serve the world. Your joy does. If you are ready to break through your own upper limits and expand your capacity for happiness, take a moment to like this video, signaling to your own psyche that you are open to receiving more. As you navigate this transition, you will likely notice that your external reality has a lag time. Just as the light from distant stars takes time to reach our eyes, the manifestations of your new vibration may take a moment to materialize in the physical world. During this gap, you might look around and see the same old circumstances, the same job, the same bank balance, the same relationships. It's easy to become discouraged here and think, I've done the work, so where is the reward? But this is the trap. The physical world is dense and slow-moving compared to the speed of thought and energy. When you look at your current circumstances, you're looking at the past. You're seeing the crystallized results of who you used to be and what you used to believe. Do not let the echo of the past dictate your emotional state in the present. You must remain loyal to the vision of your future, even when your senses show you the past. Think of a gardener who plants a seed. For days or even weeks, the surface of the soil remains unchanged. There is no visible evidence of growth. If the gardener were to dig up the seed every day to check if it was working, he would kill the plant. Instead, he waters the bare earth with faith, knowing that a complex process of transformation is happening in the dark, beneath the surface. Your life is that garden. The changes are happening in the energetic realm, the root system is establishing itself, and the sprout is pushing upward. The breakthrough is often just millimeters below the soil. Staying the course when you see no results is the definition of faith. It is the currency with which you purchase your dreams. If you are willing to trust the invisible process of your own growth, share your commitment in the comments by writing, "I trust the timing of my life." Furthermore, as you step into this new frequency on January the 2nd and beyond, you may find that your relationships begin to shift. This is a natural, albeit sometimes painful part of the ascension process. As your vibration rises, you are no longer a match for the people and situations that vibrated at your old frequency. Some people may fall away, or you may feel a sudden distance from old friends. This is not a punishment, it is a realignment. You cannot hold onto the heavy anchor of the past and expect to sail into new horizons. Those who are meant to be in your next chapter will either rise to meet you, or new companions will enter your life who resonate with your new level of consciousness. Do not cling to what is leaving. Bless it for the lessons it taught you and release it with love. An empty hand is required to grasp a new gift. This brings us to the profound spiritual law of vacuum. Nature abhors a vacuum. When you clear out old clutter, whether it is physical clutter in your home, mental clutter in your mind, or emotional clutter in your heart, the universe rushes in to fill that space. If you want new clothes, donate the old ones. If you want new love, heal the old resentments. If you want new ideas, stop consuming the same old negative information. You are the vessel. If the vessel is full of stagnant water, no fresh spring water can be poured in. The act of letting go is an act of supreme trust. It signals to the universe that you believe in the infinite supply of goodness. You are not hoarding because you are afraid. You are circulating because you know you are connected to the source. There is a powerful practice you can employ during this time called the diet of the mind. Just as you watch what you eat to care for your body, you must watch what you consume mentally to care for your spirit. Your attention is your greatest asset. Whatever you pay attention to, you pay for with your energy. If you spend your days scrolling through fear-based news, engaging in gossip, or replaying old traumas, you are investing your energy in the very things you wish to avoid. Your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters information, will show you more of what you focus on. If you focus on lack, you will see evidence of lack everywhere. If you focus on opportunity and gratitude, you will see doors opening that you never noticed before. Become the guardian of your own mind. Place a sentinel at the doorway of your thoughts and only allow entry to those visitors that bring peace, hope, and constructive solutions. It is also vital to understand the difference between action and inspired action. In the old paradigm, we were taught that success comes only from grinding, struggling, and forcing things to happen. This is the way of the ego, and it is exhausting. The path of the chosen one, the path of the awakened soul, operates on flow. This does not mean you sit on the couch and do nothing. It means you wait for the impulse that comes from a place of alignment. When you are in a state of high vibration, you will get ideas, sudden urges to call someone, to drive down a different street, to start a project. These impulses are the breadcrumbs leading you to your desire. Action taken from this state feels effortless. It feels like play. You lose track of time. If you find yourself pushing against a brick wall, stop, step back, realign your energy. The wall will either crumble or you will be shown a door you didn't see before. Consider the river. It does not carry a map. It does not worry about the rocks or the fallen trees in its path. It simply flows, yielding to gravity, moving around obstacles, always finding the path of least resistance until it reaches the ocean. The river is soft, yet it carves canyons through solid stone over time. Be like the river. Be fluid. Do not be rigid in how you think your blessing must arrive. The universe often delivers our desires in packaging we did not expect. If you are too fixated on the specific form, it must be this specific job, or it must be this specific person, you might miss the even greater opportunity standing right next to it. Surrender the how and trust the what. As you embody this new way of being, you become a lighthouse for others. A lighthouse does not run around the island looking for boats to save. It simply stands tall and shines its light. By stabilizing your own frequency, you automatically uplift everyone around you. Your calm presence becomes a sanctuary for their chaos. Your clarity becomes a mirror for their confusion. You do not need to preach or convert anyone. Your life becomes the sermon. This is the true meaning of service. You serve the world by becoming the highest version of yourself. When one person heals, the collective unconscious is lightened. You are doing this work not just for yourself, but for your lineage, for your ancestors who couldn't, and for the generations to come. Deepening this connection requires moments of stillness. In our noisy world, silence is a luxury, but for the spiritual seeker, it is a necessity. It is in the silence that the voice of intuition is heard. Try to carve out just 5 minutes a day to sit in absolute silence. No guided meditation, no music, just you and the rhythm of your breath. In that space, you reconnect with the eternal part of you that is never worried, never rushed, and never afraid. This part of you knows that everything is unfolding perfectly. It is the eye of the storm. The more you visit this place of stillness, the more you can carry that peace with you into the chaotic marketplace of life. If you are willing to prioritize your inner peace above all else, let us know by liking this video, confirming that peace is your new baseline. Let us also speak of forgiveness. Nothing lowers your vibration faster than a grudge. Holding on to anger is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. It keeps you tethered to the moment of the hurt, freezing you in the past. To move forward into the blessings of January the 2nd, you must cut the cords of resentment. This does not mean you condone bad behavior or that you must invite toxic people back into your life. Forgiveness is an internal process. It is the act of releasing the heavy burden of judgment so that your hands are free to receive. Visualize the person or situation that hurt you, surround them in light and say, "I release you to your own path. I am free." Feel the weight lift off your chest. You are reclaiming your power. You are no longer a victim of their actions. You are the hero of your own recovery. The concept of time is also shifting for you. We are conditioned to view time as linear, past, present, future. But in the quantum realm and in the realm of spirit, everything is happening now. When you vividly imagine your success with emotion, your body and your subconscious mind do not know the difference between the visualization and reality. You are literally creating a new neural pathway, a new memory of the future. By living in the feeling of the wish fulfilled, you collapse time. You draw the event toward you. You stop waiting and start being. This is the secret of the alchemist. You turn the lead of your current reality into the gold of your destined.